It's not enough to feel alone and not be heard. Don't know right from wrong, and your lines have all been blurred. Is it me, is it you, or is it something I deserve? 'Cause everyone else knows the children of the world. We are the children of the world. We're going up, up, up. Things are coming our way. We are the children of the world. We're rising up, up, up. It's a brand new day. Whoa, 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 whoa. You know I played my part to a point where I was done. Now I fold my cards, game's done, and you had your fun. Is it me, is it you, or is it us you're running from? 'Cause everyone else knows the children of the sun. We are the children of the world. We're going up, up, up. Things are coming our way. We are the children of the world. We're rising up, up, up. It's a brand new day. Whoa, 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 whoa. And our hearts are jumping. We are the children of the world. We are the children of the world. We are the children of the world. We're rising up, up, up. It's a brand new day.
What's up, what's up, what's up, everyone? It's Friday afternoon in Los Angeles, July 16th, 2021. It's 4:38 p.m. and it's currently 77 degrees Fahrenheit, 25 Celsius. I'm starting off in Century City. Century City is in West Los Angeles, and it's often described as a city within a city, and it's named after the 20th Century Fox Century Studios, which used to be on this area, but a lot of its land was sold off to developers because Fox was having some financial issues. But we're starting off here at the Westfield Century City shopping mall, which I think is the highlight of the area. There's also the Fox movie studios over there, the Century City Studios, which still have their headquarters in Century City. But let's get this walk started. I also plan to walk all the way to Beverly Hills, which is the neighboring neighborhood. Tony says it looks deserted. Yeah, the city itself is very quiet. I don't think there's too many people in the office buildings right now. But right now we're going into the shopping mall and it's going to be completely different. There's going to be a lot of people in the shopping mall. Susie Fool says many happy memories at that mall. Yes, it's a very nice shopping mall. I was super impressed with it, but I'll let you decide for yourself. Geschmack $5. Those two triangular skyscrapers were designed by the same gentleman who designed the original buildings, 2 buildings of the World Trade Center. Oh, these triangle ones. Yeah, it does look kind of similar, right? It looks like the original Twin Towers in New York. Almost the same kind of design. But right now we're entering into the Westfield shopping mall. DJ says you're glad you left California, best decision you've ever made. Understandable with you on that. Some people, they just can't take it. And let's put on some music. I do have to compete with the external audio of the museum, the shopping mall. Hopefully there's enough to avoid copyright. Slaw says, so glad I'm live streaming. I appreciate it. My pleasure. I really appreciate you watching. So over here we've got a lot of different stores. Reflect used to work right next to this mall. Awesome, man. The music I'm playing to when I'm walking around? No, I don't hear it. Here's Juice Crafters, rejuvenate your life. Bloomingdale's. And I'll show you this open area of the shopping mall. Pretty incredible. They've also got a spiral staircase in the middle here for Pride Month. My music is too loud. Alright, I've lowered it a little bit. Maybe you can hear me. But this is the open area of the shopping mall. Reflex says you wouldn't be surprised if I saw some. Scott says, thank you for all the stuff you do to your channel so we get to see all the stuff you get to do. Thank you. So we've got the Apple Store over to my left. Really beautiful. Hey, French Bulldog. Let's go over into this area. Valerie says still dog friendly. It seems like it, right? This is one of my favorite areas of the shopping mall. Next to Brightwing, Masika Paris. Alright, we gotta raise the music now, because this is really blasting. Bob, you haven't been to a mall in over 6 years now. Incredible. Hopefully this is loud enough to get over the music. Sounds like the music's getting a little quieter, so I can unmute it. I think we should be okay. The music's very low now. Again. Thank you very much for that. Let's go up to the second floor here. Tia Duke says, how am I? I'm doing great. It's a beautiful top level. Keshma, thank you so much for $10. Not sure if you know about the Italian gourmet food called Italy, but there's a branch at the Century City Mall. Might be worth checking out. Really nice. Thank you. Yeah, Italy is a very nice place. They're also in New York City as well. But thank you so much. Appreciate the support. Geshma, thank you. Think we gotta play more music. This is such a beautiful mall. There's also a very nice food court in here. Shake Shack, Chipotle, among other things. Roxanne Robles, thank you so much for $9.99. Appreciate it, Roxanne. Thank you. That's why I have in my YouTube live stream that stream sniping is discouraged, and it is. I mean, if you're coming to me and trying to make trouble, then I gotta deal with it, right? It's not gonna prevent everybody from coming up to me with negative intentions, but I'm not bending down to them. La Vaca Brazilian Grill, Panda Express. Fuwa, this is like Japanese teriyaki dishes. Bak Bak Mediterranean. Yeah, it's a very well designed mall. I really enjoy it. Okay, now I'm going to show you the second level. I think it's very nice. $75, no 8K, but they're extremely high right now and dangerous. Their judgment is totally impaired. Just be careful on the lookout. Thank you so much. Appreciate your concern for me. Thank you. People are gonna do what they're gonna do, right? But I'm sure the police department, whatever's, take action if they are doing some like illegal activities. But I can only focus on myself, you know? Here's H&M. What I really love about this mall is their wide variety of plants. They have a bunch of cactuses. This is the other side where Bloomingdale's is. So far, this is my favorite shopping mall in the Los Angeles area. Old Navy. Here's the Container Store. There's another Grove that is great, called the Grove. That's next to the original Fairfax Market. Thank you so much, Roma Zek75. You're good. I can't believe they were driving. That's on them. I have no influence on what they do. If they want to drive drunk, that's their issue. But I don't encourage it. Here's Kendra Scott. I think the music is very low now, so it doesn't really need like music overridden or muting. But anyway, let's go onto the streets now and we'll walk towards Beverly Hills. So we're exiting the mall now at Santa Monica Boulevard. We're going to make our way over to Beverly Hills, the famous Golden Triangle. Tony says finally you're gonna see famous people other than me. That boy says EBZ's on his way zigging. I can't be aware of everybody coming to meet me. If they want to promote their products on their stream, they could be quick, but if they're taking up my time, then that's not cool. As simple as that. Thank you so much, Carl Howard, $5. Look what you're doing, Action Kid. You'll never be able to accomplish your mission without money. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. There's the parking lot. Here's the other entrance to the Westfield Mall. Vincent NYC, how long do I plan to be in LA? For a while. I don't want to say exactly when I'm leaving. It's not good to reveal too much of my plans online. Just due to incidents like what's might be happening or whatever between these people trying to meet me or whatever, it's really not cool. Here we've got Avenue of the Stars, where I started this live stream. And we're gonna walk along Avenue of the Stars towards Olympic Boulevard, and I'll take that towards Beverly Hills. Beverly Hills is famous for the Rodeo Drive Shopping and Entertainment Center. Taurus, you never thought this would be addictive to watch city walk streams and follow the maps on Google Maps at the same time. It can be pretty addicting. I even do it a lot. So we're gonna go walk through Century City. You're gonna see a lot of nice architecture here. These two triangular buildings over to my left were from the original designer of the Twin Towers in New York City. Ian says Macy's has a sale. Great. Wall Street Skate Bro, hope I'm enjoying LA. Have a nice weekend. Appreciate it very much. Yes, Los Angeles is doing very well, and I'm liking it a lot. Of course, like any other city, it has its own issues. Thank you. It's a busy parking lot. Will they stop for me? Yes, they will. Brandon H, have I been to LA before? Is this my first time? It's my first time in LA. Yeah, Maria, they look like the Twin Towers but shorter. It really does. Vincent N asking how much further to Rodeo Drive. Maybe about 45, 50 minutes. There's some really nice hotels along this strip here of Avenue of the Stars. Square says Beverly Hills a ways away. Get a ride. It's not that far. Valerie says the Fox Plaza was in Die Hard. Very good. Now it's a main building in B&B Soap. The Century City neighborhood was named after those Fox studios because they sold off a lot of land. They ran into financial difficulties. John says Beverly Hills is 7 miles away. It's not that far. Not that far at all from here. Quite a difference from the interior of that shopping mall compared to the outside here in Century City. Yeah, it's actually pretty close. Riley wants to know if I want to ride to Beverly Hills. No, I don't. I'm fine. I want to show people Century City and the stark difference between one neighborhood over and Beverly Hills. I guess either crosswalk light works. Gets annoying sometimes. which light's gonna turn first, if at all. Guess this side. Susie Fool says Olympic is a interesting street. Yeah, we'll get to see it just in a few blocks from here. But over here is the hotels. Is this light gonna change soon? Because I'd rather be on this side. No, Corey, I'm not aware of that. The Fox building was used as the Nakatomi Plaza in the Die Hard movie. I haven't even seen it. Dallas Sky, $12. You can tell, you realize that LA is a land of great influence and wealth. Number 2 to New York City. I mean, it's number 2 to New York City in terms of population, but maybe not number 2 for some people, like the people who live here. There's a reason why people live here, and I see it. Tony says, am I walking away from Beverly Hills? A little bit. Not too much, though. But it's really cool seeing the streets of Century City. The Mighty Bull with a $4.99 super chat. You'll keep me company. Appreciate the Mighty Bull. Thank you very much. Tony says nobody walks in LA. I can't tell you how many times people have told me that, and I've done just fine with it. I mean, I just may need a bus ride here and there or an Uber, but there's a lot of places in LA that are walkable. I would consider this walkable as well. Thank you, Mr. Ba, with 100 Norwegian kroner. Thanks, Action Kid. LA weather looks outstanding. Very nice. I think to say that nobody walks in LA is a very short-sighted vision. But there are a lot of great places in LA which are far apart from each other, and it makes sense to drive or get driven to where you need to go. Yeah, namaste. I don't get it. There's a real negative stigma on walking around taking the bus. I've been taking the bus so many times already, and I've had no issues with it. All right, so this is finally Olympic Boulevard West. Oh, Riley, that's good to know. The traffic lights are automatically programmed due to COVID to turn green. Maybe we don't need to push the button over here. We can just walk on this side. Thank you, Vic Lau. You enjoy my walk of downtown LA. Yeah, there's still a lot more I need to show in downtown. Oh, Tony Adams is a song by Ashford Simpson. I don't know a lot of these song references and movie references that I'm here. And even this morning when I uploaded the El Segundo walk, people were saying I left my wallet in El Segundo, and I didn't even know where that reference was. And I found out it's the name of a song. And not only that, but El Segundo apparently is pronounced El Segundo, according to the natives here, which I find very interesting. Like, they don't use the Spanish pronunciations, but in Spanish it's segundo for the second. Just like Los Angeles is Los Angeles. Well, I guess we gotta cross over here. Now we're looking down on the hills in the distance. Oh, Painkiller, that's good information. According to the article you read, you're comparing LA to NYC, Century City's like Midtown Manhattan, in that it's a relatively newer business area versus downtown Manhattan. Oh, good to know that. Yeah, it seems like there's a lot of skyscrapers here. They call this like the West Side skyline. LA has two skylines, Century City and downtown. A Watsonable, thank you so much for $5. Appreciate it very much. Thanks for the support. Mary says I'm pronouncing it the right way. Very strange. There's like one sidewalk on this side and then another one over here. And we're right at the base of one of those two towers over here. Looking at it from this angle, it really looks like one of the original Twin Towers in New York City. Tron says you went up to that skyscraper and you was kicked out by security when you were young. Oh, good timing on the walk signal here. There's even more Century City over here at Century Park East. Let's point the camera forward so these drivers have to yield to me. And I've got it on camera if they don't. Here's Century Park East condominiums. Seems like a nice place to live, although it might be a little noisy here. Andy says on my right are more condos. Good to know. Melissa says that's a favorite movie, Die Hard. And now we're straying away from Century City. You already see the changes. Now there's more normal looking homes instead of these large skyscrapers and condos. Just a short step from this hill here. What a change. And look at that. Beverly Hills city limit. and the light post marks Beverly Hills. So I guess this house is on the border of Beverly Hills and Century City, so it's actually in two different cities. Los Angeles City, which is part of Century City. Century City, which is part of Los Angeles County, and then Beverly Hills. But now we're in Beverly Hills. This is the less well-known part of Beverly Hills. But we're going to be walking to the fancy part pretty shortly. Me says it must be so noisy living here. I know, right? All the car noise, and it really seems like a downtown area, even though it's up and coming. Well, this is Beverly Hills. It's not the glamorous side of Beverly Hills, but it still is part of the city. Oh, Worcester says the alley is the border. Great. It really gets confusing when there's homes like bordering two different places and they have to be accountable to both cities. Here we are. I think you know where we are now. Cool sign for a pic. Well, the main sign is actually on Santa Monica Boulevard, right across the street from Beverly Drive and Rodeo Drive. Roxbury Plaza. And then if you really want to get into the nice homes, you go north of Santa Monica Boulevard. Barrio Shout, thank you so much for that information. Glamorous side of Beverly Hills is north of Sunset Boulevard into the mountains, Santa Monica Mountains. Trousdale Estates is the richest part. You know what I forgot to mention in my video walk of Beverly Hills? Where the name came from. And I read about it and I feel bad that I didn't even mention it. Thank you so much, Melissa Hickson. Am I going to Studio City? Maybe I'll go there, but not now. I lived on craft when my dad was a cameraman for MGM. Okay. Yes.
Sorry.
Okay. Thank you very much for that. Yeah, I'm not gonna go to Studio City right now. Sean wants to know where the name came from. Okay, so what happened was, I should have explained this in the video. Now I feel like I should add some intro narration. But basically, in 1906, the Rodeo Land and Water Company renamed the property Beverly Hills because they were drilling to find oil, but instead found water, and they made it into a town. And it was named after Beverly Farms in Beverly, Massachusetts, which in itself is named after Beverly from Beaver Lake in East Yorkshire, England. And because of all the hills in the area, they called it the Hills. So Beverly Hills. It has a distant reference to Yorkshire in England. Yeah, Susie Fool. I was curious about it too. Just like Manhattan Beach is named after Manhattan, New York City. All because of a coin toss. Take a look at this. Soulgrave Manor, 9709. Vacancy, 2 bedrooms. Curt flirt. I may run into people who may not like the filming. Yeah, could be understandable, but I am on public property right now. Here's McCarthy Drive and Olympic Boulevard. There's so many cars over here on Olympic Boulevard. This is the side of Beverly Hills that most tourists would never see because they'll stay on Rodeo Drive and the Golden Triangle area and by the sign, but rarely anyone will venture down here. Riley said this is the poor part of Beverly Hills. I know, right? You would never think there was a poor part of Beverly Hills unless you came here. I always thought Beverly Hills was like rich and a lot of money and known for the high-end retail spaces, and then you come here, Olympic Boulevard, which is still Beverly Hills, there's normal looking homes here, not like super big mansions. Miami says that's not poor, check the prices here. Well, I should say less expensive. Because poor can mean different things to different people. Sophia Farrow with $5. Hello from Prospect Park. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. The people up in the hills were like, millions and millions of dollars may call this part poor. So it is relative, right? Legion. There's a lot of charm in this southern part of Beverly Hills too. Even window air conditioners. These places are so old that they need window ACs. Newer places will have central air conditioning. Ron says a 2-bedroom apartment in that neighborhood would start $3,000 a month or more. Oh my goodness. I think if I do go into the northern part of Beverly Hills as well, that it might be hard to see over them, to see what kind of people, what kind of homes people have there. Thank you, Adam at who at $4.99. Make a left on any of these streets, Wilshire and Sunset Boulevard, and more Beverly Hills. Thank you so much, Adam. Appreciate the support. There's a lot more activity over there on Santa Monica Boulevard. I see it. Yeah, Richard, this neighborhood has a very specific look to it. Way different than what you see on television. Let's get a little camera action here. You're gonna go into the tree leaf. That's how they do it in the movies. I am in LA after all, the home of all the movie studios, right? Here, we can do another one. That one was probably a little bit thicker. Didn't really work too well. This one has a lot of charm. It's a beautiful courtyard. Dustin says I was great. I make films in a way. Yeah, I could be a good filmmaker, I think, if I really put my heart to it, but this is really more my style. Oh, and here's Rodeo Drive. Let's see how many people picked up on that. Thank you. Rodeo Drive and Olympic Boulevard. EW says we all picked up on it. So I'm actually going to make a left on the next street called Beverly Drive. There's a lot of businesses over here. Oh my gosh, I think I'll get a lot of pushback if I start to name all the Rodeo Drive stores incorrectly, like Gucky, Lewis Witten. Thank you, Nelly O'Shan with $4.99. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. right. Here we are into the commercial area of Beverly Hills. You want to see the gas prices here? Pretty expensive. $4.99 for regular, $5.19 plus, $5.39 super. Quite expensive. And not only that, I've seen such a wide disparity of gas prices in Los Angeles. I'm gonna have to flip the camera for this because this is incredible. In downtown LA, I've seen gas prices $5.99 a gallon. Over here, you've seen it for like $4.99 a gallon. And then on Sunset Boulevard near Alvarado, it's $3.99 a gallon. So it's like some places like $2 difference, $1.50 difference. And I'm like, it's the same county. I'm like, what? Why so much difference in the gas prices? It's crazy here in LA. It's like not uniform gas prices here. And the difference is maybe just like half an hour drive, maybe 15 minutes drive, and it's like $1 difference a gallon for gasoline. I'm like, whoa. Chimchar, that's why everyone in LA has an app to compare gas prices. I know, right? It's like you could be paying a lot more if you're not careful. Take a look at this. Jeff Rice Films, a sushi restaurant, Cafe Istanbul, UPS store. Mr. Boz says shout out to the Westfield shopping mall. I know, I was really impressed with that. Like, incredibly impressed. Beverly's Cafe. Seems like a neat little place for breakfast. Denasia says Rolls Royce. I didn't see one. I must have just passed it. But there was a Rolls Royce on Rodeo Drive next to a store, which was incredible. Brian says Rolls Royce truck. I know, I heard those Rolls Royces, they're like over $200,000 plus. Lucas, what time is it here? It's about 5:30. Oh shoot, I have to change Nightbot because it's still giving Eastern Daylight Time, not Pacific Time. So ignore that, it's not 8:33 p.m., it's 5:33 p.m. Because it's not Eastern Daylight Time, it's PDT. something I need to fix in the future. This is a popular restaurant. What is it? Exclusively organic coffees and fine teas. Oh, it's called the Earth Cafe. That's cool.
I don't think we want to, I mean, I don't know about you. I don't want like a big like meal. Right? Like, can I go back and eat again? Maybe. But
Now we're getting into the busy area. Once we hit Wilshire Boulevard, we'll officially be within reach of the Golden Triangle, which is the area where everybody shops and like eats and everything. There's Fresh Brothers, Chipotle, Burger Im. Here's a pizzeria. It actually was pretty good, the pizza. Color Me Mine. Interesting name for a art studio. Major construction ahead. Expect lane closures. That's what that LED sign says. Yeah, TNT Master. I have not found an In-N-Out burger yet, and I've taken the bus for a long time, walked around, I still can't find one. I mean, I'm sure I could get to one easily if I tried hard enough and put it on Google Maps that I'm specifically going to In-N-Out, but I'd rather just walk around until I find one or encounter one in my travels. There's a lot of art galleries in Beverly Hills. Delino Fine Art, Chin Chin, a Chinese cafe, Starbucks coffee, California Pizza Kitchen. Now hiring. All right, another block and a half to go to Wilshire Boulevard and then the famous Rodeo Drive. Yes, Valerie, the Rolls Royce by the parking meter, the yellow store. I've seen it before. I already did a narrated video through there, and I came back to Century City to do this live. I just don't do live streams, I do recorded videos too. I try to do at least one before I do a live stream. Total Body Nutrition of Beverly Hills.
yeah, I go to the Japanese place for dinner.
Oops, I just touched something. What happened? Thank you, Jeffrey Cockrell, for $4.99. Appreciate it very much. And Lisa 11:11 insoles for my walking shoes. Love my channel, as do many. From Seattle. Love from Seattle. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. You're awesome. I may need new shoes once I'm done with this. Hey, welcome. That was cool. Evan Cortez, why am I saying welcome? Did I say welcome? It got me really off guard, that's why. I didn't really know what to say at the time. It's like but thank you for the greetings to LA, whoever was in the car waving at me. It's kind of like that time when I was in Brooklyn, New York, and I was buying a cookie, and then someone caught me off guard from behind. He was like, "Don't take picture." And then I said, "Oh, you want a cookie?" And then he got caught off guard, and he was like, "No, no, no." "Oh, don't take picture. You want a cookie?" "No, no, no." We both got caught off guard at the same time. It was so funny. Riley says Rodeo Drive in a minute. Yes. Is everyone getting hyped up? Everyone getting hyped up because this is the backside of the Rodeo Drive area. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Let's cross, let's cross. I don't want to wait anymore. 2, 1, 0. Oops. I made it across the street though, but it unbalanced my camera. All right. All right. Here we go, here we go. That was Beverly Drive. There's El Camino, and then Rodeo Drive is up there. Matt say the buildings on the right is so nice. Yeah, look at this Chase Bank building. It's unbelievable. Oh, it's El Camino. Gosh, I can never get these LA pronunciations. Camino, Segundo, Los Angeles, not Los Angeles, or Segundo, or Camino, it's Camino. What other Spanish to American English words should I know about before I start incorrectly pronouncing them? Manhattan Beach. All right. Are we getting hyped up? Are we getting hyped up? What is this? What is this? Thank you, Tony Adams, $20. Hey, grab a taco. Appreciate it very much. What's this over here? I didn't even show this because I wanted to save it. Let's go up. Tiffany and Co. This really reminds me of some places in Europe, like Regent Street in London. I've never been there, but I've seen other walking videos, especially from like Watch Walker. He's shown Regent Street a lot of times, and this completely reminds me of it a little bit. But it's so incredible here. Look at this. Versace, Pomelato. Nafsi says it reminds you of Paris. I know, right? You would never think, like, what is this place? Devotee reminds you of Monaco. I mean, really, look. Wow. Afro says bling bling. Yeah, we'll see. Versace's pretty bling bling to me, I would think. How about this? Stefano Ricci. Crazy, crazy. Stop singing American Pie. I don't want to get copyrighted. I think this volume's enough to override the copyright music. We got some people taking pictures here. Valerie says amazing. I know, right? This is incredible. Please, music, die. I do not want to be American Pie. All right, here we go. Louis Vuitton, Stefano Ricci, and also this part of Rodeo Drive. Yeah, Jupiter, all luxury stores. Look at this. Fendi's over there. It is incredible. Yes, I did make it to Rodeo. All right, let's cross diagonally. It says diagonal crossing is okay. I like doing this shortcut. Look at that limo, the stretch limo. BMW. Yes, Ian, beautiful view down the center of the boulevard. We have to show it over here with the palm trees. It's a great view. Here's Dior. It's much quieter when I was here about 2 hours ago. A lot less people now. Dolce & Gabbana, Bottega Veneta, Valentino. Got Coach. We can do some window shopping. Hey, that's the Empire State Building. What are they doing here? Zishan Amim Imtiazi, £2. Great you have back in Beverly Hills after long. Appreciate it, Zishan. Thank you. Balenciaga. I haven't noticed any celebrities that I know, but I don't know many. There's a Lamborghini, yes. Lamborghini. Best ice cream truck in town. Look at the line for Gucci, it's so long. Unbelievably long line. Oh, that's a Ferrari. Shows me what I know about cars. Ian says he knows zip about cars. Just like there was one car model that I pronounced incorrectly and someone really got heated over it, like I should know what it's pronounced as. Vacheron Constantin. Three C's, you can't imagine the rent in one of those stores. Yeah, so many expensive stores here. I can't imagine either. JC at £1.99 will ever come to the UK. Ferrari 488. I mean, it is possible in the future. I think I'd love to visit the UK eventually. Goyard, Paris. You know what's a cool little hidden gem in Rodeo Drive area that many people don't know about? You see this here, this yellow sign that says cafe. This area is called the Rodeo Collection. It's off Rodeo Drive, but you come here and all of a sudden it gets super quiet and you have amazing views. This is another shopping mall. And it looks like it's still under construction with this structure here. But very quiet. Yeah, me calm. This is really nice. Like, not too many people know about this. It's right off of Rodeo and you get this. Perfect for Instagram pictures because no one else is here. Soul Walker says, nice. Thanks for joining in. Thank you, Terry Heggs, 1999 from Augusta, Georgia, the Action Kid, out and about in Cali. Enjoy watching my videos. Keep up the good work. They should give me a star on the Walk of Fame for what you do for us viewers. Thank you, Terry. Appreciate all the support. Thanks. Yeah, Hollywood is still an area I've yet to venture to, but I still got plenty of time. JC £1.99. If you come to UK, come to Cornwall. It's amazing. Cornwall, huh? I'll have to check it out. That sounds like a cool place. And now we're gonna exit Rodeo Collective. This is another cool little spot. Hey, I see me. I see me. Do I see me back there too? Yes, I see me. I see another me back there. Whoa, infinity. I see me here and I see me back there too. I see me. Oh my gosh. Whoa. I see me and I see me there. And I see somebody else. Cool. All right, time to finish off this walk of Rodeo Drive. There's still like another block left. Here's the yellow store, which I saw the Rolls Royce in front of. I don't see it here anymore. Did they move it already? It was here on my narrated video that I did like 2 hours ago. Yeah, it's not here anymore. But there was a yellow Rolls Royce right here before. Ralph Lauren. Let's see what the parking situation is here. How much does it cost to park? Expired. Uh-oh. Rate per hour, $2. Max pay, 1 hour. Ooh, we can only park here for an hour. That doesn't sound like enough time if you're gonna visit like more than one store, I think. Oh, the Rolls Royce drove past earlier. I didn't even catch it. POPHFR says still cheaper than NYC. Yeah, NYC parking can be more expensive. Riley says Beverly Drive and Cannon Drive are great restaurants. Oh, Beverly Boulevard. I went down Beverly Drive and I saw a bunch of great restaurants there. I didn't know about Cannon though. HollywoodTours.com, hello. Star Trek Tours. Hollywood City Tours on a yellow taxi. I guess these are all the tourist cars that come through here. We have the Beverly Hills Fire Department and Police Department across the street. Hopefully everything's okay on that corner. We're gonna go to the Beverly Hills sign where everyone takes tourist pictures. Reese wants me to take a pic in front of the sign. I will. I think I'll take a selfie in front of the sign. I don't like this street. It's right across the street from a major tourist attraction, 2 major tourist attractions, so it can be very dangerous walking here. Michelle, you have pictures in front of the sign too, very nice. There's another Chipotle across the street. Bank of America skyscraper. Nice little park. Ethan's asking what's the statue on my left. We'll go over there. It's a wireframe of a person. Not sure who it is, but I don't want to walk on the grass. Ethan says beautiful tree. Yep. Very nice tree. Beverly Gardens Park. I still don't know what that wireframe is of. There really isn't any sign of it, anything. Cool emergency services action going on here. Tony says rip hearing. It was really loud. All right, walk sign. Hey, drive better. Hello. All right, the Beverly Hills sign. And also we got a nice rabbit sculpture here with symbols. Rodeo Drive, horses and horsepower. Once upon a time, Rodeo Drive hosted horses and a giant auto speedway. Ooh, scan the QR code to learn more on your smartphone to view a short video. Nice. There's not as many people here at the sign as I thought. Michael is so loud, you have to lower your volume. All right, here's the Beverly Hills sign. See what I look like. Here I am, Beverly Hills. Woo! I'm a real tourist now. Finally, I get to see this, right? Let me try selfie. Gotta do the tourist thing, right? Oh, the lighting is horrible here. And why is my thing flipped around? Oh man. Is my camera flipped even on this mode? All right, that was really cool to see Rodeo Drive and Beverly Hills, but we still got one more thing to do. And that is to show a little bit in there. What's up there? Beverly Hills Lily Pond. We got to see the homes in this side now. Because we've shown the less expensive part of Beverly Hills, we've shown the commercial part, we've shown the ultra rich shopping area. Now all that's left is to show the very nice part. Lots of palm trees on both sides of the street on Cannon Drive. Bob Dylan fan is a home shaped like a real boat on Rodeo Drive. Ooh. Man, you can't even see these places. These hedges are so tall. And I remember when I was down in Palm Beach, Florida, people were saying, oh, that's why they're called hedge funds. Because of these hedges. You can't see the houses here. This is what you see. You see another tree trunk and another fence and more leaves. And then if you try to go here, you don't see anything but a security camera and you can wave to it. That's it. But we can see this. That's a nice home. Very nice home. There's no hedges over here. Incredible. Loving the palm trees. Catherine says celebrity homes. Some of them are possibly celebrity homes. I don't know anyone's home here. Wow, how far does this block go? Onto Rodeo again. I think there's another street up there, so. It's a brick home. This one is where you can still see. Ceci says most celebrities live in Malibu. Uh-oh, Jamie's saying first buffering for you. Well, I'll head back to Rodeo Drive. I'm going up to this block here and making a left. Spoley says Bel Air's gated with the guards. Ooh. Yeah, that sounds like they don't want people walking there. Surprisingly, there's a lot of homes here with no hedges. You can still peek into them and see. Let's go down this way. Beverly Hills Hotel. I don't think I'll go there though. I don't want to stray too far away. Ooh, more hedges. Okay. Oh my. Have bad service. Is it back? All right, it's back good. Whew. Well, I'm not going further in there because who knows what's going to happen to the internet signal, but glad I was able to turn the block and we're heading back towards Santa Monica Boulevard now. Thank you so much, Geschmack, for $5. You can absolutely get into Bel Air. The gate doesn't close and there are no guards at the gate. We owned a house there on Roscoe Drive. All right, Geschmack, appreciate it. Good to know about Bel Air. I wonder how much some of these homes cost. Probably tens of millions of dollars. I'll make an offer on one of these homes for 50 bucks. If anyone wants to sell me their home for 50 bucks, I'll take it. Hey, that's how property taxes must be like 100 grand a year, I'm guessing. Square bed, how am I gonna pay the tax? Yeah, you can afford the home for $50, but the property taxes is like, oh my goodness. Oh, Keith's, they're $40,000 a year. Try $500,000. $500,000 is a property tax. Well, either way, $40,000 to $100,000 for property taxes is a lot of money. Not to mention all the other costs that come with owning a home, right? Maintenance, utilities. How much does it cost to heat up one of those homes? Oh my gosh, can you imagine the power bill? To heat every single room in that house. And then what about stuff like the water bill and the gas bill? Oh yeah, security, if you want to pay for security too. That's going to be a lot of money too. Tron 1 says an actor just passed by. Yeah, we probably passed by a few. We just don't know who. A lot of them blend into the crowd. All right, Beverly Hills, and all these wonderful people taking a picture here. So, I am going to end my live stream here in front of the Beverly Hills sign. So, if you enjoy this walkthrough of this place and the Century City area, smash the like button for me, subscribe for some more videos, and I'll see you next time. Bye.